Hi, my name is Joanie''s. Welcome to my channel. Please go to joanieswhitelighthealing.com for more information regarding me. I offer in-person sessions for folks who are local to North Central New Jersey. I also offer phone, Skype, FaceTime, and Facebook video sessions. They are all equally effective. You'll learn more about how I went from being a therapist to a psychic, medium, healer, and spiritual counselor. I do this professionally now. I only bring in the highest of Christ-like consciousness, meaning the ones that have had the enlightenment. They are at the highest tier. I am not a doom and gloom psychic. I am not a fear pornographer. I bring in ascended masters, archangels and angels, departed ones and guides. I bring in elementals, consciousnesses, and star beings. There are no timestamps on this video. It is April 5, 2021. Spirit knows who will be watching and when. So if you watch it past the 5th of April and it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, I suggest putting it on the shelf because it might resonate at another time. You could find me here on YouTube. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment below. I'd love to hear what you have made of these videos. And if you have any requests for future videos, if they are theme worthy, I will be more than happy to do that. I see everyone's comments, so you could post a request on any video that is out there. I'm on Facebook. Please like my Joanie'S White Light Healing fan page. I also have a once-a-month radio show, a live call-in blog talk show with my friend Caroline Crystalheart, and it's called the UK-US Psychic Tag Team Connect Across the Pond. And if you follow it, you'll get notifications of when we put out our next monthly show. You could find me on Twitter, you could find me on LinkedIn and SoundCloud as well. So I believe that it's important to talk about coping here. Spirit wants me to address waking up in the morning and getting through the day despite what one is facing. So I joke around, you might have heard me say this in other videos, I joke around that there are two checklists that I have, two check boxes. One is, am I alive? Did I wake up alive? Yes. And then the second one is, do I still have my marbles? Am I sane? Yes. And at this point, I feel that I'm just right in root chakra here, base chakra. It's the food, clothing, shelter that we're all dealing with on a third dimensional basis. Yet for many of us who are jonesing for that new earth reality to spring itself upon us, which we are co-creating as we speak, we're straddling in different dimensions. So we have the thirst and hunger for the higher vibration, which we see and know and taste and feel and hear. We also have to deal with the day-to-day. So in terms of coping, how do we straddle two realities without going nuts? Well, I would say this isn't for the light of heart. This really is a very, very, very challenging time. I believe that never in the history of this planet have we experienced this end of a times and the opportunity to birth into something better. So we are experiencing the darkest of the dark that has ever been revealed for us to feel. So imagine as old as you sense the earth has been in existence, and imagine all of the errors and the moving away from love, all of the lower vibration thoughts, acts, and deeds that occurred, and they are being excised. They are being brought up to be felt. And that is quite overwhelming. Now, I'm not here to talk about, hey, it's so overwhelming and just, go jump somewhere, find a sharp object. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm saying is, if you are wondering why it's so challenging now and that you might be having difficulty coping, it's because there is so much going on at this auspicious time in Earth's history. This is an accumulation of negatives that are being brought to the surface for every soul to examine, to experience and to make choices. So if we have negativity that is presented to us, what do we do with it? So on a daily basis, we are being bombarded with negative verbiage and negative images. And they could be on the news, they could be in person, live, when you're out and about, could be both. And so every time that you experience something that doesn't feel good and gets you afraid, you have a choice. Your thoughts create your reality. Your mind is a very powerful tool. And based on perception and conclusions, you in fact create your level of vibration. You create your coping, whether in fact you did cope with that wave of information that came towards you, whether it was a visual, whether it was audio, whether it was an interaction, all of the above. I would pull back if you are bombarding yourself from information that is negative. That is my suggestion. If you are saturating yourself with information that is scary, you need to ask yourself why, and you need to find a way to pull out of that. I do not see any reason why a soul would need to wash negativity over and over them unless they're a masochist. Guilt and shame, regret, self-blame, self-pity, masochism are reasons why a person would do that. And if a person has OCD, then they need to see a mental health care professional to address why they would ruminate and obsess and perseverate around thoughts and actions, deeds, situations. I do not see a reason that is healthy for a soul to engage in repetitive, negative experiencing of what is going on a daily basis. So regarding coping, we need to question what is real. We need to use our discernment and see what in fact could be a play, how we could be being played, how we could be being manipulated, how we all have opportunities to question what comes before us. So if we have negative stories, negative experiences, negative comments, looks, whatever it is, come our way, every single thing, whether it's positive or negative, but I'm talking about coping, so I'm talking about coping with negative. If we have an experience, it's an opportunity. It's about our thoughts, it's about perception, it's about discernment. We get to choose how we perceive something and what we do with it. I suggest that you spiritually distance or witness from an event, from a situation, from something you read or hear or what someone tells you or what someone does and you see it. Pull out of this and acknowledge this is a movie. This is an AI simulation, folks. This is for your soul to experience third dimensionality, to have the opportunity to spiritually grow. So spiritual distancing is the way to pull out of something that could really bring you down and feel very leaden. Leaden, something that is like lead is leaden, like an anchor or a weight that brings you down. Spiritually distance from it, pull out and observe. That will make you feel much better. Give yourself time to process it. Is this real? Is this imminent? Is this acute? Is it possible that this is a test? Is it possible this isn't real? What is the source? Who told me this? Are they negative? Are they always saying negative? Or is this someone that I trust? And now this is coming upon and this is a reality. Every single thing that you are experiencing is, in a way, it's a test of your discernment. Have you honed your discernment? Do you know who you are in relation to other? Who do you have in your midst? Who do you put in your circle? Are they positive? Do they make you feel good? Are you questioning who's rooting for you? Are you putting up with? Are they Debbie Downers? Are they negative Nellies? Who are these folks? Are they loyal to you? Do they support you? Or these people that are battling, are they jealous? Are they competitive? What sources are you getting your information from? If there's a constant barrage of negative, why do you continue to choose that source for your information? I believe that this creation is love, that we are all part of a love collective, and that when negative crap is coming up, for now I do believe that it is historically the energies that need to come up from the bottom up to be seen and then transmuted. I do not believe that this is what is and what will be. I believe that it is a cleansing. And every time that we get hit with something, it doesn't mean that that is our future. It means that it has come up to be reviewed, to be accepted. One might have gratitude for it. Maybe forgiveness work is needed. And then you send it home and you can thank it. Very, very simple to do. If you have ego involvement regarding negativity and you need negativity, I'm not sure whether this video will be of assistance to you. If you are still working in lower vibrations where you like sensationalism, you like horror and drama, tornadoes and chaos, then you might go down a timeline where it continues as such. I am here to offer you the opportunity to consider something better. No, I haven't drunk the Kool-Aid. I don't use rose-colored glasses to get by. I believe in unity consciousness, that we are all one, that we are at the end of a 26,000 plus year epoch, EPOCH, when there will be a splitting of earths and there will be an opportunity to ascend to a higher vibrational reality where all is one, which everything is one anyway, but where all embrace the concept of unity consciousness, that all is one, where there is more service to other than service to self, and that those that go to this place have done spiritual work to get there. No judgment, division, envy, jealousy, competition, better than, less than, leveling up, one-upping, narcissism, sociopathy, none of that is in that. So to get back to coping, you need to do positive things in order to get through if you are having difficulty each day. And maybe you need to write a list. I always suggest lists. Write a list of what keeps you going, what makes you look forward to the rest of the day. So I love my 2 cups of coffee and I love my trail mix. And I love my phone calls. I love my working out and making sure that I've taken care of business. And those are like the basics. And I plop them on my calendar in my head where I'm going to be doing things. And my daily routine is not rigid, but I have these milestones each day where I'm going to get here, I'm going to do that, and I feel accomplished. And then by the time I go to sleep, I feel okay. I did those things, and there was even more, because there's always more each day. Regarding coping, I'd love to hear from you. If you have questions regarding coping, please put them in the comments below in terms of your challenges regarding coping, and I can answer those for you. It's challenging to be different. It's challenging to be not in the minority. It's challenging to be a nonconformist. It's challenging to be a spiritualist. If one breaks out of the matrix and does not wish conformity and hive mind, sometimes it can feel like it's a lonely place. But it is very doable when you know that you are sovereign, that you are maintaining your integrity, and that you remind yourself that all is divinely ordered and that you are not forsaken. So I think that's all that I'm going to talk about today regarding coping. And I hope that, I kept it simple. I didn't go step by step. I just talked a little bit about this here and there. I'm human. I have difficulty sometimes, more days than others. I think days that are rainy and gray or cold, I think that it's harder for me to feel more upbeat. So maybe I'll have more tea, make another phone call, do something that makes me very happy. And that's the way I get through that day. We will be seeing a new earth. We will be seeing beautiful horizons. Miracles are taking place now. A lot is going on behind the scenes. And that there will be a glorious moment, and then there will be a shift. And for those that wish to embrace a higher vibration, there will be miracles and wondrous things that you might have heard about from other spiritualists and channelings. A new earth awaits us. It is replete with healing. It is replete with support and like-mindeds and loyalty and creativeness and joy. And that's what I'm jonesing for, and I bet you are too. So with that, I will say adieu. And please comment below if you have any questions regarding coping, because I'd like to assist. I don't know if I can, but I'll do the best I can, just to even add my 2 cents of how I believe it might be more helpful for you in a certain way than how you are coping, or I'll just add to what you're already doing, or maybe I'd say, oh, that doesn't sound so hot. How come you're this or that? And not challenging in a better than way, just hoping you might take a look at things in a different way. So I support you every day, and I hope this meets you with a smile. Take care, y'all. Bye.